It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got some new Angelina Jordan. I did not know that this dropped. It's called Our Time. I appreciate you guys in the comments of the last reaction letting me know that she put something out. So let's just dive in. Let's see what our girl's doing with this one. Ooh.
Take me or leave, cause I am be unapologetically. I'm feeling fine on me, all my, there's no better place to be.
Okay, I'm gonna really enjoy this one. That album was really, really dope. I enjoyed the album a lot, but it was really in more of like a emotional, kind of low-key, slower style. And this is more upbeat, and I really enjoy when she uses her voice on stuff like this.
I think it's cool looking a smile now. How did that go out of style? Wow, just be magic, let them have their good energy. Carefree, don't cost a dime. The only limit is the sky. It's our time. So you don't wanna miss it. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. Make it go high. It's your moment in the spotlight. Hey, my time to shine. It's our time. Turn it out. So you should turn it up. It's a little bit lighter.
Okay, I really enjoy this. I'm gonna go back really quick. I like this hook. It sounds so different than anything else that I'm hearing today. And that's, I like when artists come out and they do stuff a little bit more unique, a little bit more them. And it doesn't follow the mold of all the other stuff that you hear out. Like the way that this hook hits, for a second I was gonna say it kind of reminds me of some older stuff, but it really doesn't. And it doesn't remind me of anything new. This is just really just her own style, her own thing. And I like that. I like that. I appreciate that. And honestly, it's not easy to do. Nowadays, I feel like, and it's not so much that people are taking from other artists, but when you grow up, you hear so many different artists that I feel like sometimes you start to take on some of those styles without even really thinking about it. Plus, there's so much music out there that it's hard to come up with something that doesn't sound even remotely like something else. But I feel like this is it. This is very different, at least to me. Maybe I've not heard enough out there, but she's bodying this. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. She's bodying this.
Carefree, don't cost a dime. The only limit is the sky. It's our time. So you don't wanna miss it. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. Make it go high. It's your moment in the spotlight. Hey, my time to shine. It's our time. So you should turn it up. It's a little bit lighter. We wanna make you feel good deep down in the soul. Tell me you're down to go. Come on. It's our time. Bring your friends and I'll bring mine, and we dance the night away. Celebrate, oh me, oh my, just another lovely day. We'll shake the floor and raise the ceiling. Let this music do its healing. Sunshine bright, bask in the light and chase the gray away.
I like how she said the music does the healing. I know that's not the exact lyric that she just said, but something about music and healing, and I totally agree with her. I'm having one of those days today where I woke up this morning and life is just a little bit overwhelming in the moment. And what it really is like, for anybody out there that worries about other people and tries to make sure other people are good a lot in their life and has a lot of empathy, that shit is just really stressful sometimes. Like sometimes it's extremely overwhelming and it taxes you on your own mental health. And it's really, it's one of those weird things, right? Where it's like, I'm happy that I care about people. I'm happy that I want to see other people succeed and I want to help other people in life and make sure that they're good. But at the same time, it just adds so much stress to your own mental health and your life. And it's a difficult balance to try to make, right? Especially when you worry about people and maybe they're not always making the right decisions. And it's not as easy as just being like, well, you're not making the right decision, so nothing I could do about it. I'm just going to move on and do this over here. You still worry about that person. You still worry about any of those people that are in that situation. And then you want to continue to try to help them, even though they're not making good choices in life. And then it just becomes more stressful because you have to constantly feel like you have to correct what they're doing or be there as a cushion to help their fall, or you know what I'm saying? Like I know there's some people out there that get what I'm talking about, and it's just, ooh, it's just one of those days. So this song is beautiful because it's more upbeat. It's just got a good feel to it, and it's kind of like making me, or I should say, helping me escape those feelings right now, and I am very thankful for that. So Music is a magical thing. Music is extremely magical. It can heal you, it can help you with trauma. It's like its own therapy, not only for the person that creates it, because when I create music, it helps me release so much tension and stress and just put stuff down and record it and it just feels good to do, but also from the other side of things just listening to somebody, whether it's them talking about something that you're familiar with or that relates to you and you understand that more people are going through that and it kind of helps you, get through it yourself, or if it's just something that's a little bit more fun, upbeat, and happy and it just helps you kind of almost forget and block that stuff out for a little while and just enjoy the moment. Right. And that's what this song is doing for me. So shout out to her because this I needed this in my life.
Just another lovely day. We'll shake the floor and raise the ceiling. Let this music do its healing. Sunshine bright, bask in the light and chase the gray away. Carefree, don't cost a dime. The only limit is the sky. It's our time. So you don't wanna miss it. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. Make it go high. It's your moment in the spotlight. Hey, about time to shine. It's our time. Turn it out.
The way that she does that, it's our time to shine. Like the way she flexes her voice. Goodness.
Make it go high. It's your moment in the spotlight. Hey, about time to shine. It's our time. Turn it out. So you should turn it up. Just a little bit louder. We wanna make you feel good deep down in the soul. Tell me who's gonna go.
Let's go.
Come on now. We wanna make you feel good deep down in the soul. Tell me who's gonna go.
I needed that in my life. I needed that in my life. It's crazy that she's like, what, 17 still? It's mind blowing to me because when you hear her singing, you think this is like a mid 20s, almost a 30-year, this is a grown woman. That's what it feels like because she's singing at such a high level. It's just so perfect. Like there's nothing that she's doing wrong. And it's like certain sound of her voice and stuff. It's crazy. And it's really, really cool to have checked out a lot of the stuff when she was younger and see the evolution that she's taken up into this point. And I feel like there's going to only be more evolution. I mean, she's still extremely young, extremely young. So when she gets into her 20s and just, it's going to be a fun career to watch. And I wish her nothing but success. And this song was so necessary. I needed this song. I needed this song because that's like I said, that's exactly what I'm going through is just worrying about other people and just wanting them to be good. And and it's tough because it's not just a normal situation of like, okay, I'm worried about this person and eventually they'll figure it out type of thing. It's somebody that I help out with that has mental health issues and they just really struggle by themselves. And it's like without support, it's almost like they're doomed to fail, right? Like it's a sad situation. But the problem is they don't want to like follow the advice that you give, which could at least make their life manageable, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to go to doctor's appointments. They don't want to, like call and talk to their psychiatrist about their medication and how things probably need to change. And they don't want to make sure that when they get groceries that they're getting, real food and healthy stuff. Instead, they get some stuff like that, but then they get a whole bunch of snacks and everything, which whatever, I get it. But like, if you're going to run out of actual food throughout the week and then all you have is donuts and cupcakes and like, it's not healthy for you. And you're, you know what I'm saying? Like you're putting yourself in such a bad position. And then you want to go off and try to smoke weed, which for most people is not a big deal. But when you're on certain medications that it can counteract and you have all these issues and like chain smoking cigarettes, there's a lot of stuff going on with this person. And obviously it's, I'm not trying to put their business on blast, but this is what's been affecting me because I try to help them. I try to be there for them and bring them to appointments and, encourage them to make these changes in their life and different stuff like that. And it's like, they just won't do it, or they'll say, oh, okay, yeah. And then they'll go and completely do the opposite or do whatever it is that they want to do. And I understand that some of it is the mental health issue, some of it to an extent, and they deal with some pretty bad ADHD. And I don't know what that's like personally. So I keep giving them the benefit of the doubt, but at a certain point, it's like I get that these things are making it harder for you to make the right choices. But it's like after years of someone trying to help you and push you in the right direction, and you're still unwilling to make any of these right decisions. It's like, I don't know how much more I could do. But then if I were to stop helping, I know that they're just going to continue to fail until potentially or almost indefinitely something horrible happens. And that's my biggest fear, is that I step away and say, you know what, I can't do this because nothing is changing. We're not getting anywhere. And then I see something horrible happen, and then I'm going to blame myself forever. That's the position that I'm in. And not that I'm not trying to put my, baggage on you guys and stuff, but this is what I use this channel for. I like to react to music. Certain things bring out certain conversations. And I talk about it. I'm an open book. I've always talked about everything that I have going on in my life, whether it's relationships or, in the past I talked about a relationship, but it's only because it was public on my channel. Normally I try to keep those things private, family life private. But as far as like little things and stuff that's bothering me, or, stuff that's stressing me out, or things that I'm going through, like I've been talking about my weight, and I've been talking about my own health, and I made videos on my main channel, Duane TV, where I talked about appointments that I've had with like a cardiologist, and how I was misdiagnosed at one point. Like I talk about all these things because like, you guys are the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that we don't have that one-on-one conversation and stuff like that, but that's what I use these videos for. I don't get out all that much. I'm not a super social person. I like to get out every so often. I'm more of an introvert than anything. So I look at this like my way of connecting with people, seeing in the comments what you guys got to say, people that join my Discord and we have conversations, and like that's like kind of my group. Like, to be honest with you, I know it's kind of almost weird to say, because a lot of people just put videos out and then they have their life offline, and they don't really connect maybe on that level with everybody. They only share just a little bit of the surface, whereas I'm sharing everything because I'm just like, yo, these are my people. Like, these are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate you guys for watching my videos, for enjoying them, and the least I could do is share some stuff. And some of you guys maybe you're going through stuff, and you can relate with me, and if that helps you in any way, then I think that that's extremely dope. You know what I'm saying? If you can realize that just everybody goes through some shit. I look at it that way, as well as just getting it off of my chest, and it's kind of like giving myself my own self therapy to just talk about it. This is my place to do it. So appreciate you guys for hearing me go on my tangents and bitch and moan and stuff. It's not always darkness and sadness and everything like that. Like, there's a lot of happy moments, and I like to share those as well. But this is just where my day is at today, and this song kind of brought out the conversation. So appreciate you guys. Hopefully everybody's doing good out there, especially those that I know can relate with what I'm talking about. And that said, I will catch you in the next video.